Imagine waking up in a town where the streets crack open, smoke hisses from the ground, and the earth beneath your feet is on fire. This isn't the plot of a horror movie. This is Centralia, Pennsylvania, a real town that was wiped off the map by a fire that's still burning more than 60 years later. In the early 20th century, Centralia was your typical Pennsylvania mining town. Small, tight-knit, built on coal. At its peak, over 2,000 residents called it home. There were churches, schools, businesses, everything you'd expect. But beneath it all lay an enormous vein of anthracite coal, a kind of slow-burning fuel and a ticking time bomb. Centralia was quite literally built on firewood. The spark came in May 1962. Town officials, trying to clean up a landfill near the local cemetery, did what they'd done before, set it on fire. But this time, the flames slipped through a hidden crack in the pit, straight into the vast underground coal seams below. At first, no one thought much of it, just some extra smoke, a few hot spots. But the fire wouldn't die. It couldn't die. The coal underground ignited like a fuse, and it started to spread. Over the next few years, strange things began to happen. Smoke seeped from the ground. Roads buckled. The smell of sulfur filled the air. People noticed the ground was hot to the touch. Some basements reached temperatures of 140 degrees Fahrenheit. And then came the gas, the deadly carbon monoxide that started silently creeping into homes. In 1979, a gas station owner checked his underground tank and found the gasoline was at nearly 180 degrees Fahrenheit. It was clear. Centralia was burning from below. The true breaking point came in 1981. A 12-year-old boy named Todd Domboski was walking in his grandmother's backyard when the ground literally opened beneath him. A sinkhole, 150 feet deep, nearly swallowed him whole. Smoke and toxic gas spewed out. He survived, clinging to a tree root until rescued. But that moment marked a turning point. Centralia wasn't just unstable, it was lethal. The federal government stepped in, and the exodus began. In 1984, Congress allocated over $40 million to relocate residents. Most accepted buyouts and left. By the 1990s, homes were demolished, buildings condemned, streets were closed off, zip codes were revoked. And by 2002, Centralia was officially erased from maps. What had once been a living, breathing town was now a ghost town haunted by a fire no one could stop. A handful of residents refused to leave. By 2010, only 5 homes were still occupied. The state allowed them to stay until they passed away, after which their land would be reclaimed. Today, Centralia has no functioning government, no stores, no mail, no police force. But the fire below? It still burns through miles of coal seams, with enough fuel to last another 250 years. Centralia is a cautionary tale of hubris, of negligence, and of what happens when you build your world atop a powder keg. There are no flames visible now, but the earth beneath Centralia is still hot, still toxic, still alive. A town that vanished not by war, not by plague, but by a fire that never stops. Like stories like this? Subscribe for more strange and forgotten moments in history. And remember, sometimes the most dangerous things are the ones burning quietly beneath your feet.